So imagine this. You're a Division I track athlete and you're en route to the Olympics. Then you discover you're an exact match for a cancer patient who needs a life-saving bone marrow transplant. So what are you going to do? Are you going to give up track and save this person's life? Or are you going to go on and pursue your dream of becoming an Olympic track athlete and leave this stranger to die? Cameron Lyle, track athlete at the University of New Hampshire, was quickly confronted with this difficult decision. Cameron went on to do the procedure and save this person's life. Not only do I praise Cameron for the decision he made, but I praise him for the sense of commitment he has. Commitment is rare to see in today's world. And the commitment he had towards his track career, and then towards saving this person's life, was absolutely great. Growing up as an athlete in Plastow, New Hampshire, Lyle heard all about the importance of sacrifice and giving your all. Lyle throws about 53 feet for the track and field team at the University of New Hampshire for shot put. Everything was going magnificent for Lyle. He was living his life to the fullest. It was his senior year in college. He was a track athlete. Everything was just going perfect. In the beginning of his senior season for track and field, the entire team was encouraged to swab the inside of their mouths to see if they were a match for a cancer patient who needed a bone marrow transplant. Lyle was told that his chances of becoming a match for someone who wasn't in his family was about 1 in 5 million. His chances were 1 in 5 million. However, a few months later he received a phone call. This phone call stated that he was a match. He was a match for a 28-year-old man who was suffering from a form of blood cancer called acute lymphoblastic leukemia. And this man only had 6 months to live. Completely thrown back by the words he just heard, Lyle decided to do the procedure and save the man's life. This decision to donate his bone marrow came just days before his final chances of receiving gold medals at the District 1 American East Conference Championships. Sadly, Lyle was unable to perform in these championships. Cameron Lyle deserves to be praised for the decision he made. He saved the 28-year-old man's life, but his track career ended. Lyle is a true hero. He is a lifesaver, and he is an extraordinary inspiration to people all over the world who should put others' lives and their dreams before their own. The amount of bravery and the amount of courage that Lyle showed during this extremely hard time in his life was awesome. He showed that anyone that has an obstacle in front of them can get by it, no matter what. And he realizes that his life isn't over just because his track career is over. He's only 22 years of age, and he still has a lot of life left to live. He realized he had a great track career, and he realizes that he has to bring it to an end to save this man's life. If this doesn't scream heroic, I don't know what does. Cameron Lyle made a great decision, a life-changing decision. Some may say his life changed for the worse, but he did change a 28-year-old man's life for the better. At least he can look back on his college track career and say, it had a great ending to it. Not only did he impact a 28-year-old man's life, but he impacted that man's family. All of his friends, all of his co-workers, people who just get to be with him for another day on this earth. This story is a true inspiration to me. It opens up my eyes to one day becoming an organ donor and a bone marrow donor. Cameron Lyle made a great decision, a life-changing decision that changed many lives for the better.